Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys, gonna try and get this out a little bit earlier today. What we are discussing is the Doernbecher Freestyle Jordan 3, which is coming very, very soon. This is the Hugo pair. It was designed by the kid, again, and he made this really, really cool. I actually really like it. It's kind of similar to the Georgetown 3s a little bit. Then it's got a kind, it has like some slime in it, stuff like that. It's a cool shoe. We'll get into the details, retail, stuff like that, predicted stock numbers, the in-store release. And yeah, that'll really be everything I need to mention. So if you guys want more content like this, you can check my Instagrams, any of that down below. I'm always selling kicks here. I got tons of kicks for sale on my story, so you can feel free to give me a follow here. Hit me up if you need anything. I'm always selling stuff, and we can make some deals. And also, you guys can check out my group. Again, don't forget to check out the Twitter down below for that as well. You guys can see showing people how to make the most from their sales, some of the undermarket sneaker deals that we've done recently. So if you like undermarket sneakers, you can see some of the recent ones we've done. Also, April SB's undermarket. So if that interests you, just join the waitlist right here. You'll start sourcing more with us. You can get some deals for Christmas. I'm always shipping fast. So you'll get stuff in time, and you can learn how to make more flips this month and become a better reseller. Cop the pairs you need. So that's it. Hope to see y'all there, and let's get started. And you also hit me up on IG if you need any shoes. And feel free to subscribe and like down below. Just trying to 200 likes on this video. All right. I've seriously said enough of this intro. Let's just get started. So, as you guys can see, this one's going to be releasing on sneakers, and when I checked it, it did say available at. I'm actually going to confirm that on my phone right now. I was literally looking at it like a minute ago, so I don't know why I've forgotten this. I had a picture of it, so why don't I just take a look. Yeah, it says available at on the phone, as well as you all may be able to see right there. We have a $210 retail price, but just kind of ignore the retail price on these, because this is a shoe that is not going to ever go for retail. Main reason for that: one, this is going to be a limited release. I'm 100% certain tomorrow on sneakers we're going to see a very low stock or very low amount of pairs load up for this Jordan 3. And regardless, I mean, under 50,000 is my guess, right? And the last Doernbechers had like under 10,000, right? And the Jordan 1 lows, it was like 5 or 10,000 pairs. So just kind of considering some of the facts, right? Could be a very limited pair. That's at least what I'm thinking with, all the details we have on it. If you look at some of the past Doernbecher collaborations, a lot of them were very limited, very hard to get. And a lot of them are very weird, kind of funky sneakers like this. And they still go for like $500, $1,000. Some even a couple grand, some like the older pairs, right? So I do want to say there is a definite love for the Doernbecher sneakers, and this is one that it's just, you should not ignore it. If you want it for the personal collection, you better be trying tomorrow on an account, or you better, get down below in HYPELABS. We'll have some people running for this drop, right? Like some botters, but I mean, this is going to be a very hard drop to cop. Like, I'm 100% certain on that, but I'm glad that it's not a draw. I know a lot of my manual users sometimes prefer the draws because it gives them a little bit more time to enter and relax, but it's a lot easier to hit when it's available at, because it's just first come, first serve, and it makes the bots, have to enter all their accounts in at once, so they can't enter as many, if that makes sense, right? Because if they have a draw, they have the whole 10 minutes to enter, but if they only have 2-3 minutes to enter with a first come, first serve release, they cannot get as many accounts in. That's just the simple fact. So it is easier for manual users on these first come first serve type drops, hence why you see more manual success on the Nike app, because they never do 10-minute draws there. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense for you guys right there. Maybe you learned something, but yeah, it's easier to hit on Nike app than sneakers because there's less draws, and draws are just too easy for bots. Because basically, if it's a draw, all you got to do with botting is just make more accounts. Like, the more accounts you have, the more you'll hit. It's just odds with the draw. That's it. But with first come first serve, it's actually realistically like how early you got in. So yeah, there is some preferences I have. I'm glad they're doing it for this. I swear, Nike, if you change this to a draw, we're beefing. We're beefing, all right? I'm going to pull up to wherever that center is in Ohio, or wherever, middle of nowhere, and I'm going to say, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, they do that a lot. And I'm just hoping that the drop date stays the drop date, because sometimes things can change really quick. But I think the in-store releases are set for tomorrow. And I'll actually pop up like those real quick so y'all can see the locations for those. But I'm pretty sure those are either today or tomorrow. And you guys just can pull up to any of those locations, and they're going to be doing an in-store release for all the Doernbecher pairs. The Air Max is also a really good one to go for, I think. Me personally, I'm seeing an Air Max with pink hearts on it, kind of all pink theme. I'm like, all right, the girls are really going to like that pair. Probably will age well. A lot of the past Doernbecher Air Maxes, even though some are butt ugly, go for a lot of money. These kind of follow all of that, like all of those requirements, right? So I'm like, okay, if it kind of follows, the pattern of all the other ones, and if they end up being very low stock, right, then I mean, this is an easy one. We'll have the stock numbers down below also, so make sure you guys join up. But like, I mean, this is going to be easy in terms of like knowing it'll be much more valuable after the release if the numbers are very, very low. So that's just one thing I want to mention. But as you guys can see, maybe you can see what I was talking about, kind of similar to the Georgetown 3s, because you got the elephant print here. I mean, that's on a lot of 3s, but you got the elephant print and that navy colorway and that kind of with like the white sole almost. Obviously, you got the bright green translucent design going on here, some unique insoles, the slime on them. I know some people are like, oh yeah, these kind of like, you know, the Young Thug YSL 3s, you know, because the slime. But I mean, I kind of see it, not really, but yeah, a little bit. But it's still a pretty cool pair. I mean, you guys can see, okay, yeah, that isn't like some glitter. I thought that was like some glitter. I was like, why is there glitter on these? But you can see it has the H for Hugo on the back, then that in the gold letters it says Juice, and then it also has the hang tag on it. I'm not sure if it's gonna show me a picture of that, but yeah, look at, I mean, it's a really, yeah, it says mom and dad on the insole right here, but this is a really well done shoe designed by a kid. Like, this kid definitely is good at designing shoes. I'll just say that. I don't know if he had some help. I'm sure he might have had a little bit, but yeah, he actually did a really good job at designing these. If it was him, you know, whatever concept he came out with, but I actually like these. I'm a fan. I would definitely rock them, just because they're weird, man. I mean, it's like, you know, it's kind of a different shoe. You know, it definitely would stand out. I also just really like the sole on this. Like, maybe this is kind of the part I'm buying. Like, you know, really just buying about the shoe. It's just the see-through sole, bright green. I've loved like neon, bright green since I was a kid. So like anything neon, like bright green, like, yeah, you're gonna win me over with that. So, you know, I kind of yeah, I would go for these for that. But if you guys look at the current prices, please don't. I'm just gonna say this to some of y'all right now, because I know some of y'all got the bag, okay? But please be reasonable, my folks, all right? This don't go buy these right now. I mean, look at the prices. Like, guys, we're not paying it's 2023, not 2015, right? We're not paying this for Jordan 3s, right? We're not doing that, all right? So all I'm gonna say is that for this, just wait till tomorrow, wait till after the release, and then go look at some prices. You might be able to find a better deal. Maybe wait till, you know, you found somebody with a pair, wait for their pair to land, you know, just kind of, I would give it some time, right? Because right now, I mean, there's literally been no release for it. Not even the in-store drop has happened. So, of course, the prices are going to be like $500, $700. Literally, the only people who could post pairs would be, you know, warehouse workers that potentially got a pair or two, or the guys that work at the store. So, like, literal employees. Those are the only people that could post these up for sale, right? Because they're the only people with access to them at the moment. Other than maybe, like, a couple backdoor guys, which I haven't even seen many with these because they're that limited. This is not, like, a very big general release shoe. It is releasing to the public generally, but there's not going to be a lot made, if that makes sense. So, just... yeah, y'all know what it is. Please do not go buy these right now. I know some of y'all love Jordan 3s, but this is crazy. All right, just please give it a bit. They're gonna drop down. All right. Where do I see them going? Actually, this is a good thing to discuss. Where do I see them going? Probably like $300, $400 still. I mean, it's still gonna be a $300, $400 shoe, especially in those big sizes. Once you get to 12, 13, 14, that I'm gonna put a plus there, because those ones, those could stay where they're at, maybe. But I mean, there still will be some that release on sneakers, so we'll still cause the prices to drop some. So just don't, right? You'll pay high if you go right now. So just wait a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say. So aside from that, that's really what we need to mention, man. $210 retail, a great pair. I mean, there's a lot of you know, the other pairs are going to be releasing at the same time. So if you still wanted to enter for the other ones, you can do it at the same time. A lot of people ask me, they're like, "Yo, Tristan, do I have to choose one of the pairs to enter for?" No, you can enter for all of them at once. All right, with the same payment method, doesn't matter. All right, so if you're using a different account, then you got to use a different card and jig the address, stuff like that. We could teach you that down below, but in terms of if you just have one account, of course, you can enter for the whole Doernbecher collection. They're not going to limit you just to one shoe. So that's it. If y'all want to check my Instagrams, man, buying sneakers, any of that down below, feel free to check me there. You guys can subscribe and like for more. Let's try to hit 200 likes on this video, and let me know if you guys are ready for this pair. I mean, this is, this whole collection I think is really nicely done. I think they're dropping it at the right time, you know, right in December. I think it'll definitely catch some hype afterwards once people realize it's pretty limited. I think there'll be certain pairs that kind of stand out and, you know, actually flip pretty well, like the Air Maxes. The 3s, I mean, the 3s we've been known are going to flip really well. Like, a lot of people said, oh, those are money. I'm going for the 3s only. Like, once we kind of heard that, we're like, all right, those are going to be really hard to get. I hope I get my pair, but, you know, it all depends on how many they make. But the in-store releases will probably have decent stock, but Online, I cannot say, right? We really don't have anything yet, and that's tomorrow. So I'm gonna put this out quickly so y'all can watch it and get some info from that and prepare for the release. And do not forget to check us out down below. You can see some of the recent undermarket sneakers we've done on the screen. Just start sourcing more, learning how to make more from your sales. Like, this is what we do, basically just teaching you how to level up as a reseller, kind of make more flips, but kind of make it easier also, because a lot of people think it has to be very, very complicated. It's not. Like, you can find flips a lot easier. You just got to get to the spot, and that's what we do. So if y'all want to join the way,
actually in the middle of editing this video, but that's it. If y'all want more, I'll catch y'all in the next video. See you guys then. I wasn't even looking at the camera. Peace out.